On the front, you have two 20-pound propane tanks. Turn one tank on at a time. If you turn both tanks on at the same time, you will end up being empty at the same. So if you keep one tank on, then once it's empty, switch to the other tank. That way you'll always have a spare. Directly in behind, you have two deep cycle batteries. They are all set and ready to go for you. There is a battery disconnect switch down here at the bottom. So right now it's in the off position, so the key comes out. So line the key out, put it in, turn it around to the on position, just like so. At the back here, so hydro is going to come out of here. This is a 25-foot cord. Down to the bottom here, we do have two gray tanks and one black tank. So gray tank, and then your black tank is this valve back here. There. Hot water heater is a DSI, which means that the switch to control that is inside the trailer. On the back of the trailer, you have cable and satellite hookups. Your black water tank flush. Always remember to have your black water valve pulled when you're hooked up to this. The city water connection is directly below that. Back corner, so your stabilizers, you just simply press and hold the extend button for the pads to come down, and then press and hold the retract to bring them back to the up position. Two 110 plugs on the outside right here for you. Your outside speakers are up at the top here. Range hood is here. You do also have an LED strip light underneath the awning. Freshwater fill is right here. To drain your fresh water is located down at the bottom here, this big white valve here. And then this here is a propane disconnect for any propane accessories. On the front, you do have solar panel plug-in, so you can plug a solar panel into here. And then you also have the other switch here for you is your stabilizer jacks. So you just press and hold the extend here again and the retract there. You do have Lippard steps. So what that means is yellow handle. You're going to turn it to the left, pull it out. Step comes down just like so. Always making sure that this panel up here is clearing at the bottom of the door. So when you close your door, it should not rub on that panel. So in this case here, it bumps. So what you're going to do is on each side, you have two little pins. Pull the pin out, slide the step up, put the pin back in. Same thing on the other side. Closing the door. As soon as you come into the trailer, this here is your main panel. So this switch here is going to operate the power awning. This switch here is going to operate the slide out. Water pump switch, hot water heater, lights. This is your LED light strip outside. This one here is your interior lights. Every other light that doesn't turn on, there is a push button in the center. You just simply push them to turn them on and off. In the sink here, you have two remote controls. That bigger one is for the radio. Smaller one here is for the fireplace. Two sets of keys for you. The brown bag is all your owner's manuals. You have a cutting or drying rack for over top the sink. And then this here is your hardware to install the toilet paper holder. Stove. So all you simply do is just lift up. This here folds just like so. Stands up, locks into place. Turn whichever burner you wish to turn on using the spark button here to ignite. For travel, always make sure you put this down so you're going to lift straight up. Rotates into the down position. Fridge is a 12-volt fridge, which means all your controls are right here for temperature. To fully shut this off, you do have to turn off the battery disconnect switch at the front and not be plugged into 110 hydro. Thermostat here, so you're going to press the long button here, and you just keep pressing it until you see the function that you wish to happen. In the bathroom, everything's pretty straightforward and simple in here. You do have a main GFI plug right behind the sink. So if you don't have hydro, you're just going to press the reset. Toilet is a foot flush, so on the right hand side right here, there is a little lever. You just press down on that to flush. Converter is located underneath the bed. So this here, you just press the top of it, the panel opens up. All your 12-volt fuses are on the right-hand side. All your 110 breakers are on the left-hand side. Dinette to take down into a bed. You just lift up the table, remove 2 pipes, set the tabletop down here, and you just bring your cushions down to the center for you. Electric fireplace, radio. The bedroom, pretty straightforward and simple in the bedroom. You do have outlets in each corner. These are what they call CPAPs. So down in the bottom right-hand corner, there's outlets there. And then you do also have USB charging ports on both sides. The bed also does lift, has gas shocks on it. So the bed lifts up to access the pass-through storage as well. If you have any questions, you can give us a shout at 519-371-0370 or send us an email at info@terrystrailer.ca.